getting off the hook, man. I just woke up, turn it off and start the day. Easy to it, hold up. Haven't got the pot hot yet, I need to post up. Get a little sun on my face before I start the day. I just need to meditate. Best believe I'm gonna make moves with it, but it take time. Won't reciprocate. Sipping juice, keeping it in tune when I levitate. Then I know that it's time to strike.
So we are literally getting started. First orders come through on delivery. It's £3, 4p. Have you noticed the £2.90 is no longer with us? Now I'm gonna explain that to you, and it's nothing to do with the strikes, especially with Uber. Uber has opted in and realized that we were getting paid for distances that we weren't going. So for example, do you guys remember when I'd be here, morning, and you'd get sent up to Jack's and it would say you're 3 miles away from the restaurant? It's no longer gonna do that now. So it would accumulate a little bit more money because it thinks that you're going further than it actually is. Hence why on days when I'm getting orders from Tim's going all the way behind me to JD Sports, it's probably not even a mile, it's like 0.6, sorry boss. And literally, yeah, that's not gonna happen no more. So it is what it is. We've arrived at Tim's. I've arrived. It's quite a decent sized order. I'm dropping gloves. Alright, let's go get this one. Thank you, miss. Yeah, I have, yeah. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Alright, we got the order. Hopefully. Let's check the bag, so everything should be alright. Morning, bro. Saying you good? I was hoping that van would have been gone by now. But it's all good. Alright, I know where I'm going already. See you soon. It is actually quite busy this morning for people. Quickest ways to go around, I believe. All right, so we actually, if you guys read the title of the video, we're going to discuss the UK bike laws, and this is part 2. And within this today, I'm going to show you or explain to you how to get your e-bike exempt, and I'm actually in the process of doing it right now. But there is currently 4 stages. First stage is 0, which I'll pop up on the screen. You guys can have a good read through this contract yourself, because I'm going to be honest, there's 15 pages in total, and I have no intentions of reading all 15 pages myself. I've basically briefly gone through the section that I'm mainly interested in, and that would be option 3, or technically it's option 3. Oh boy, what's this, Uber? I'm alright for that one, buddy. But in long story, short story is, the first option, which is 0, is do nothing. So if you're currently riding, say, a Carrera with a modded kit or something, then your option is to stay. I need to go around. I'm taking wrong turns here. Your option is to stay as you are. 250 watts. Oh, 250 watts at 15.5. Whatever else your controller should be at for settings, or your output power, that's where it should be. Now with this, obviously you guys have probably gone down, you can click the link below and read the contract for yourself, or the policies as they call it. And if you notice on the first page that I popped up, it currently says literally along it that there's nothing going to change until June 2030. So keep that in mind. This is locked in. The only way you're going to be capable of having 500 watts, like I previously said before, would be a cargo bike, or what's considered to be a cargo bike. So for example, if your fat bike is considered to be a cargo bike, or you're intending on carrying heavy weight, then it's an option for you. That's the truth around it. Now, all right, So when it comes to option 3, as you guys can notice, I'm not going nowhere from twisting this throttle still. That's something that I'm trying to look into. I want my bike to be able to do 15.5 from the twist of the throttle, so that I can keep bike lanes at 15.5, cycle pass at 15.5 from a twist to go. Obviously there's knowing where and when not to use it, but you basically have to have your e-bike exempt, and the only time you're going to need to do that, for example, if someone was in a wheelchair, they could have the same option as well. They could turn their wheelchair into an e-chair and have a twist to go throttle or a push to go button that would be capable of doing 15.5. I'm not too sure if you'd be able to have anything over a 250 watt motor, but it'll probably be a lot easier to get around. Obviously I'm not still in a wheelchair, so I can't really say otherwise, but I believe we've arrived to the customer. I'm going to give them a message and say, hey, we're outside. It's probably best to call this customer.
What's up?
Hi, I've just arrived. It's delivery.
Alright, just 1 second.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, we made showing reception. Right?
Yeah, I'm outside reception. Thank you.
Alright.
Cheers, bye-bye. Okay, so we need a pin. And then that's it. So yeah, long story, short story is that if you want to have your e-bike exempt, there'll be 2 links. The first link's going to take you through where you can read everything, and this is this web page where I've took the screenshot and I've put it into the first video where you've all read it and you've all told me, no, this isn't right, da, 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 da. But the only way for you to do it is to have your e-bike exempt. So now your bike's going to have to go to a testing center. They're going to check your controller by a computer, make sure that it's putting out the right power. If they feel like it's capable of being in the category of 500 watts, then you can opt into that, but you're not going to go no faster than 15.5. and yeah, you'll be able to use your twist to go throttle, which I think would be quite cool. So it's just, I have to wait and see on the reply. And if you ever do get stopped by the police, you're given a certificate that shows you're road legal, which actually I can pop up a version of the certificate as well that you would be given, but the person's personal information has been blurred out, so you won't be able to see any of that stuff like that. There's actually a bike company that sells bikes right now in the UK, e-bikes, kind of like this style here, where you can use the twist to go at 15.5 and it comes exempt already. I said that word wrong then, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. But long story short, that is the actual way around it. So legally you can't do it yourself, and you can't just go to any random technician and let them do it. The bike has to go to a proper testing center, which would be related to the DVLA, I would believe. And otherwise than that, your bike's not going to need to be insured or taxed. That won't happen because you're staying at the 15.5. The 500 watts is only to help you assist up a hill, basically, in other words. But yeah, let's go. Here's our customer. How you doing? Do you have a pin, sorry?
66.
66. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye. Oh, we need to put a 3 in then. Let's go. Confirmed, delivered. Thumbs up. On to the next order.
Phone ringing off the hook, man, I just woke up. Turn it off and start the day. Easy to it, hold up. Haven't got the pot hot yet, I need to post up. Get a little sun on my face before I start the day. I just need to meditate. Best believe I'm gonna make moves with it, but it take time, won't reciprocate. Sipping juice, keeping it in tune when I levitate. Then I know that it's time straight.